If Tinkercad is freezing, showing a blank screen, or refusing to load your circuit or 3D design, don't worry. In this video, I'll walk you through the most effective Tinkercad error fixes, step by step, so you can get back to building fast. These tips work for common browser issues, simulation problems, loading errors, and weird glitches that can stop Tinkercad from working properly. If this tutorial helps, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more quick software fixes and creator tutorials. Let's jump right in. The first thing to do is enable hardware acceleration in your browser. Tinkercad's 3D and circuit tools rely heavily on your computer's graphics processing, so if hardware acceleration is turned off, the editor may lag, freeze, or show a blank canvas. Open your browser settings and search for System. In most browsers like Chrome or Edge, you'll see an option called Use Hardware Acceleration when available. Turn that setting on. After that, fully close your browser, not just the tab, and reopen it so the change can take effect. This one step alone fixes a lot of Tinkercad loading problems. Next, clear your cache and cookies. Old or corrupted site data can cause login issues, broken sessions, and pages that won't load correctly. On Windows, press Ctrl, Shift, and Delete at the same time. On Mac, press Command, Shift, and Delete. Set the time range to last 24 hours if you just want to clear recent bad data, or choose All Time if the issue has been happening for a while. Make sure you check cookies and other site data and cached images and files. Then click Clear Data. Once that is finished, refresh Tinkercad and sign in again if needed. This often fixes hidden token problems and strange loading behavior. If Tinkercad still isn't working, test it in Incognito mode or a private window. In Chrome or Edge, press Ctrl, Shift, and N. This opens a clean browsing session with most extensions interfering. If Tinkercad works normally in Incognito, that usually means one of your browser extensions is causing the problem. Common culprits include ad blockers, VPN extensions, dark mode plugins, privacy tools, and script blockers. To fix this, go back to your normal browser window and disable your extensions one by one, then reload Tinkercad after each change until you find the one breaking it. Another important fix is checking WebGL support. Tinkercad uses WebGL to render its 3D environment, so if your browser or system doesn't support it properly, the app may fail to load. Open a new tab and visit get.webgl.org. If you see a spinning cube, that means WebGL is working. If you don't, your browser may have a graphics support issue. In that case, make sure your browser is updated to the latest version. Go to your browser menu, open Help, then About, and let it check for updates. Updated versions of Chrome, Edge, or Firefox usually perform much better with Tinkercad. If your issue is specifically with circuits or code, then you'll want to troubleshoot the design itself. One common mistake is creating a short circuit, such as wiring 5V directly to GND without a component in between. That can cause the simulation engine to fail or crash. Carefully inspect your wiring and make sure every connection is intentional. If you are using code, especially with loops, remember to include a delay function when needed. A loop that runs too fast can freeze the browser tab or overload the simulation. Also, double-check that the pin numbers in your code match the actual wiring on your board. A small mismatch there can make it seem like Tinkercad is broken when the issue is really in the logic. Now let's look at network and server-related problems. Sometimes the issue is not your browser at all, but Tinkercad or Autodesk services are temporarily down. Visit health.autodesk.com and check whether there is a maintenance notice or service outage. If the servers are having issues, the best fix is usually to wait and try again later. Also, if you are using a VPN, try turning it off. VPNs can sometimes cause IP mismatch or security handshake errors that prevent Tinkercad from loading properly. If you still have connection trouble, you can also flush your DNS. On Windows, open Command Prompt and type ipconfig/flushdns, then press Enter. This resets your internet pathing and can help clear out stubborn connection problems. So to quickly recap, the best Tinkercad error fixes are turning on hardware acceleration, clearing cache and cookies, testing in Incognito mode, checking WebGL, reviewing your circuit or code, and checking Autodesk service status. In most cases, one of these steps will solve the problem and get Tinkercad working again. If this video saved you time, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next troubleshooting guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.